So I grew up in Buffalo, and both my parents were worship leaders my whole life. And so I was so blessed to have a life where I was raised in a Christian home. I knew Jesus at a young age. I really grew up just growing in my relationship with him. And so being an artist and releasing Christian music just really seems like the natural progression of my life. In Buffalo, I served on the student worship team at my church, and I was always involved in singing in some way, but I really never thought I would be an artist. That was just not something that I thought was possible living in Western New York. There's just not a huge music scene. And so when I was 14 and I moved to Nashville, I just really strongly felt God impressing on my heart that I needed to be involved in music ministry. And so I didn't really know what that looked like, and I was kind of just praying through that and saying, God, what does this look like in my life? And then a few weeks later, I met my producer named Mark Miller. He produces Casting Crowns, and so he approached me about releasing music. He had heard me lead worship at church. And at first I was like, let me pray about that and just make sure this is what God has in mind. And so the more I prayed about it, the more I just felt confirmation from him that this is what he wants me to do. And as I've gone through the past 2.5 years of this journey, I can honestly say that I do believe that this is God's will, and he's just blessed it so much.